Hey there, family. Another video here. Today is Nuke's Top 5 10 scary videos to cry yourself to sleep to. Now, this is another one that what is with the top 5 and then you have like 7 videos, 10 videos, 4 videos? It makes no sense. Stop calling yourself top and then a number if you're going to go more or less than that number. It makes no sense. I mean, tell everybody that you're number 3 and then you're wearing a number 1 hat. It makes no sense. It really is. Shush puppy. Yeah. Deaf dog trying to tell me something here? No. Okay. What we're going to do here is a little bit of listening, watching, judging. And mainly judging, because a lot of these videos, it's just stuff that people misidentify or they refuse to actually acknowledge that they're wrong. And then some of them are just plain and simple, fake videos. So let's dive into it here.
Urban explorers from the YouTube channel Urbex Castronautica visit the historic La Plata Cemetery in Buenos Aires, Argentina. The cemetery was built in 1886 and is the final resting place of many notable figures. But while wandering through the huge cemetery's 12,000 tombs and vaults, the guys stumble upon a crypt that has been vandalized. Their camera captures something downright chilling.
Están re abandonados, boludo. Como la lógica y lo usan como los jaulones, viste, que hacen los panales. No sé, la abeja se confunde y hace algo similar en ese lugar. Miren esto, loco. No. Miren lo que es esto.
Yeah, that's basically all a crypt is just a family plot. Instead of laying them out, in a row where they take up, 10 acres of land, they bury them vertically. Basically, it's like a car garage, but for bodies, and they just stack them. And some of them build them higher. Others they open up and they go down further, and then they'll remove out, a 7 foot by 4 foot by 4 foot piece of dirt and put the next body at the bottom. That's pretty much how they work.
Did you see it? No? Well, neither did the guys who filmed it. You see, after posting this video to YouTube, their sharp-eyed viewers were freaked out when they noticed a creepy little pale hand pulling back into an open coffin.
Ooh, that's totally fake. Oh my god, that is fake. The cut in there, the moving, I mean, it moves with the camera, not with the box, and you can see the wrist pop. I mean, look. Not there.
Filmed it. You see,
it's not real.
Did you see it? No? Well, neither did the guys who filmed it. You see, after posting this video to YouTube, their sharp-eyed viewers were freaked out when they...
Let's do a slow-mo of this. Settings. Playback speed. We'll do 25.
I noticed a creepy little pale...
It literally disappears through the fabric. You see at the corner right here. It disappears through this. So it's not actually coming around it. It's going through it. It's fake.
And...
Watch. The pop. See? It changes from when they show it to the zoomed in, the image changes. See how this is all dark now? and it wasn't in the last scene, this is added in. It's superimposed and very poorly.
Open coffin.
See? See, it's going through it.
Now it happens so quick that it's hard.
Yeah. It is fake. Yet another fake video with a horrible edit. Horrible edit. I'm bad at editing, and I could probably do that.
To see without brightening the footage and analyzing it frame by frame. But when the footage is converted to a negative image, the spooky little hand. Now it happens so quick that it's hard to see without brightening the footage and analyzing it frame by frame.
It moves with the camera. It moves with the camera, like the camera moves and it follows the camera and as it's doing.
It's converted to a negative
See how it just pops up? It's fake.
image. The spooky little hand is a bit easier to see. Now it's very unlikely that anyone could have crawled into that coffin to
It's completely fake. Fake video. Boom.
fake this. This crypt is very old and
Nobody climbed in. It's just a superimposed image.
unstable, and it would be very dangerous for someone to just climb inside. So did this group of urban explorers accidentally capture proof of the paranormal? Well, as usual, you decide.
No.
You can watch
they
this
didn't.
entire video over on the YouTube channel, Urbex Castronautica. Trapped. In this next video, a man is taking a short video of a car that he's planning to sell. The vehicle belonged to his sister, who tragically passed away right inside the car over a year and a half ago.
Oh, my sister died in this car. It's haunted now.
After sending the footage to a potential buyer, he gets an alarming message saying he should really check the video closer.
Hey man, here's my sister's car. Just wanted to make this video so you could have a look at it. She still runs good. She's a little dirty. She has a lot of miles on her, but it can clean up nice. Here's the front.
That is a horrible, horrible sound effect. Added on after the fact. He's clearly not selling the vehicle. It's clearly not his sister's. She didn't die in it. He either doesn't have a sister or his sister died from something else. But that cry is the same cry used in several films, including As Above, So Below.
And a little back. There's some in the back. But I don't know, if you're interested, just let me know what you think.
Throughout the footage, the faint sound of a woman crying can be heard. The video was shared online by D's Dark Adventures and quickly gained nearly 500,000 views. In the video comments, many concerned viewers believe that the voice belongs to the spirit of the man's sister who passed away inside the car, and that her soul is still trapped, unable
Fake.
to move on.
Fake,
Motorcycle
fake.
mystery.
Complete fake video, fake sound effect. It's literally used in movies. I know the sound. I'm a big horror buff. I love horror. Now, speaking of horror, if you really, really, really want to get into a series, look at Amazon Prime, go on there, and check out The Blackwell Ghost. Absolute legend of a series. When Paranormal Activity came out, it was set to be the greatest found footage, but then they dwindled it off after the second film, and they just, oh my god, it's demon dimensions and stuff. Blackwell Ghost, it plays on absolute fear of being alone. It is insane. The first two movies are slow rollers. You get into the third one, fourth one, fifth one, he'll then go back to the first one, and you see more stuff as it progresses. Then, once you get to like, I think we're at 7 and he's doing an 8th, or what are we at now? I don't even know. There are so many films right now. But go check him out. Absolute legend of film. I mean, this guy is bringing back the good jump scares without that stupid sound effect that leads you into a jump scare. You don't know what's going to happen. Boom, it's there. Boom, it's there. Scary stuff. It puts you on the edge of your seat.
In the city of Cagayan de Oro in the Philippines, a motorcycle rider is driving down a busy road that is notorious for being the site of many fatal accidents. He is about to experience...
The Philippines are known for accidents because there are so many motorists out there, and to get a license in the Philippines, you just have to be able to touch the pedals. You don't actually have to know how to drive. You learn as you do it.
Experience something that is truly bizarre.
That's a very common occurrence in the Philippines, people running across the street. He is traveling at such a clip that by the time he turned around, you wouldn't even see that person running across. And where she's running from, she runs from across the street across, and it's like he zips by. By the time he turns around, she's gone from here to over here. So she goes from here to here. By the time he turns around, so she's already out of view. Not a ghost.
Someone appears to jump right into the motorcycle's path, but when the rider looks back, there's no one there.
Okay. So it looks like he's using like a GoPro, but when they turn his head, this video is swapped from a 180-degree camera to just this TikTok vertical crap. So it's cut so you don't see the full. They just move the point of view of this to where they want to see it. That's why you get that weird curvature.
Someone appears to jump right into the motorcycle's path.
Yeah, that's a 360 camera. It's a 360 camera, so she's long
But when
gone.
the rider looks back, there's no...
So yeah, it cuts her at a straight line because as soon as it hits a specific point, it changes to the rear-facing camera. So there is a small dead spot.
one there. But it gets even weirder, because the motorcycle rider claims that whoever this was, they didn't appear to have a...
That is horrible. That is horrible. That's the image. This is the corrected image. You can see everything in this image. Everything in this image is fixed. But this is all done on like paint program. I mean, this is horrible. Eddie, look at the face on that. That is horrible. That is the clone. That is the clone tool and the smudge tool working. That is horrible. You can actually see the strokes in it. You could see the strokes. You could see the strokes everywhere. Even on this, look, you can see the stroke pattern on it where they tried to fix this line. This is complete fake. They literally faked it because they couldn't make out her face properly. They blurred it, and it's a horrible. I mean, it's horrible. That is. I mean, this must have been done on either. I mean, if it was on Photoshop, they don't know how to use it, and if it wasn't done on Photoshop, it was probably done in MS Paint.
face, only a strange dark blur. Now, many locals believe that the rider saw the ghost of someone who passed away on the dangerous road. But if this wasn't anything supernatural, then just what happened here? Let me know what you think. Open house. Reddit user / realtor Sandra is recording a tour of a 1960s bungalow-style home to show prospective buyers. Sandra's filming at night in order to showcase the house's interior lighting. But it's starting to get a bit late at the creepy little cottage, and things are about to get weird.
Wow, it's 10 p.m. and my day was fully booked with showings of this beautiful vintage 1962.
Okay, so just to make note, as she's talking, you can hear movement around in the corner behind her. You hear the squeaks of floorboards. That's a given. If this is a paranormal video, you expect that.
Wow, it's 10 p.m. and my day was fully booked with showings of this vintage 1963 bungalow. Go ahead, do it again. You're on camera.
Okay, so she's already playing it off to be a paranormal video and that it's haunted. She, instead of looking down the hall, showing nobody's there and nobody turned the handle and pushed it open, she's walking straight to the door and going, "Hey, do it again." Whose shadow is this on the wall? Whose shadow is that? Now she turns.
Open this door. Go ahead, open this door.
Hear the footsteps going around?
Open this door like you did the other one. Come on, just move the glass or something. Go ahead, do it again. I'm not scared.
This is a good jump scare.
A door door suddenly swings open on its own and Sandra is spooked. But she gathers her courage and rushes out to see what's going on. A glass of water
If you call that rushing, then I know some senior citizens that are racers.
sitting on top of the fireplace shifts and slowly moves as if it's being pushed by some invisible force. But things get even crazier as a smoke detector suddenly starts to beep before crashing violently to the floor as if it's being pushed by some invisible force.
Let's do this slow motion. Nope, not that one. This one. Let's do quarter speed. Let's see what this looks like in slow motion.
Force. But things get
It's moving as she's moving, but so is everything else. There's the distance between the cups isn't changing. The cup moving forward isn't happening because you see the bottom lip. All you're seeing is her camera moving.
even crazier.
And then as it moves, as she moves, you can see it going back to its original position.
As the smoke detector suddenly starts to beep before crash.
There it is. Shadow on the wall to the left of the door.
She
Okay. Pay close attention to the reflection of the door frame in the window. Shadow. Right here. Right where this just dropped from. Somebody is in that room, and they just dropped that.
violently to the floor. With that, Sandra has had enough and just gets out of there. But there's also something else that is very creepy in this video. Something that only a few viewers even notice. So again I ask, did you see it? Right before the door moves, a face in the picture right beside Sandra seems to slowly darken.
Oh my god, that is so cliche.
And then the creepy little shadow fades away just as the door swings open.
Fake.
Sandra says that she's experienced several unexplained paranormal events in this.
Okay, you can actually see the outline of the program that they did. You can actually see it. It actually comes up into the frame. It comes out over here. It comes down under her chin. You can see the smudge right here. It is fake. Yet again.
Home.
See, it changes. It changes the shape of the shadow smudge. Fake.
This was the first time that she finally captured it on camera.
Fake.
We need scary videos. So if you see a scary video that you think would be great on the top 5, email us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Flickr. Reddit user Sibseb says that his mother is taking care of a young foster child at her home in England. One night, a TV is playing a cartoon in the child's bedroom, but the flickering light from the screen reveals something that the Reddit user and his mom simply can't explain. Something that is downright creepy. Someone seems to be seated in the chair. A small pale face illuminates
That is a doll, and this is horribly done.
in the flashing light from the TV screen. Then the face just disappears. Reddit user Sibseb.
It's not just a face, it's an actual doll. You can see the body of the doll.
wonders if his mother's security
You can see the shoulders, body, everything of the doll. As a doll, it's there, and then it disappears, but it looks superimposed to me because of the graininess of it. But then again, it may have just been a good split screen. They put it there. They did a similar flashing light technique on it.
camera accidentally captured
If you notice, the head does this a lot.
a paranormal presence. But what do you
So-
think this is? Reddit user
Yeah.
Sib7. A small pale face illuminates in the flashing light from the
It does a circular like
TV screen. Then the face just disappears. Reddit user Sib7 wonders if his mother's security camera accidentally captured a paranormal presence. But what do you think this is?
It's flickering back and forth.
The Fond du Lac UFO. Around 2 a.m., Florissa Bonnet and her family friends are driving home to Fond du Lac, Saskatchewan, Canada. Suddenly, Florissa spots something very odd in the night sky.
It looks like a UFO, right? That's a UFO.
Christian,
It's just staying right there. Look, it's just above there.
are you recording it?
Yeah? That's a UFO! You can just see it!
Well, hide, you know.
Bro, you can just...
That's the reflection of somebody else's fucking phone. You can see the apps on it, for crying out loud. That is the... You can see the thumb movements, everything. You can... Yeah, come on, people.
You can just see it!
Look, you can see her swipe the app, and you can see the swipes of her thumb.
Well, hide, you know.
Bro, you can...
Oh my freaking god. That is annoying. Oh my god. You can see the swipes of her thumb.
just see it. It's like the round...
Just keep recording it.
It's only on YouTube. It won't take...
And friends and local residents immediately begin to respond that they too have seen the strange UFO. Eyewitness reports in the thread go
Well,
all
These are just people just jumping on the bandwagon. Complete fake.
the way back to January 1990. So just what could this mysterious flying object be?
You can
Let me
see
know
the
what you
swipe.
think
You
down
can
in
see,
the comment.
you can see the swipes, man. Come on.
Follower. Nick Perry says that late one night he was driving down the allegedly haunted Dyers Lane Road in Roseville, California. He says that he saw an ominous dark shadow figure appear in the middle of the road. Nick believes that this dark entity followed him home and says that he now experiences terrifying paranormal activity.
This guy again?
So, back in 2022, I shared Nick's story on Nuke's Top 5, along with some of the scary footage that he had captured. Now, in the last 2 years since those videos were recorded, Nick Perry has moved to a new house in a new city, but he believes that the dark entity has followed him.
Just got home, and as I was walking in, I heard some banging noises in here. So that's why I'm setting up the camera right now to find out, what the it is. Max, shut up! There's nobody here. And I was up against the fucking wall.
Nick decides to leave several cameras recording when he's away from home. When he reviews his footage, he is shocked. Nick says that he's reached out to several churches.
Everything is off screen. Everything's off screen. Everything pulls off screen. Everything moves off screen. It's all hidden.
And religious authorities, but no one has helped him. As of today, Nick says that he continues to experience paranormal events in and around his home. He shares his dark experiences over on his YouTube channel. Mimic. Leandro from Buenos Aires, Argentina says that he began to experience strange, unexplained events only weeks after moving into his new home. He says that he would often discover that many of his belongings had been inexplicably moved into the house's bathroom. Leandro installed a security camera to see what's been going on. But late one night, he captures something more than he bargained for.
¡Sos hijo de puta!
This is the one with the face in the window, isn't
is
it?
completely unnerved by the strange paranormal experience. He decides to check into the history of his new home for answers. He is horrified when he discovers that in the 1950s a family of 4 passed away in a tragic fire on the very same land where his house now sits. Another night, and Leandro has his friend Daniel over. And once again, shit goes sideways.
Yep, the person walking in the window. Yep.
A mysterious white figure can be seen passing by the window just outside Leandro's home.
Anybody that's done anything with night vision, not all black shows up as black on night vision, especially if it's a dyed color. We've got plenty of black clothing that shows up gray, like this shirt, or gray like this, or even white. I mean, even my blanket has black squares on it, and in night vision it looks gray.
Then the items sitting on the nightstand get launched into the air by an invisible force, and Leandro and his friend Daniel jump up in shock. And now this is...
You can't see his hand, but it's underneath the pillow, so it could have been anything. I mean, he could have been holding a rubber band or something, and then like when he shot his hand out, he brought his hand and brought it off screen. I mean, you can't see his hand.
when things get really strange.
And right there, he just put something in his pocket.
Because Leandro claims that after this incident, the spirit that haunts his house actually began to imitate or mimic the sound of his friend Daniel's voice.
Son las 3 de la mañana de nuevo y esto es lo que con lo que yo convivo desde hace meses. Con esto yo convivo hace meses. Siempre que grabo, vos no sos Daniel. Vos no sos Daniel, esa no es tu voz. Vos no sos Daniel, esa no es tu voz. Daniel se fue hace meses del país, vos no sos Daniel. Si querés lastimarme, salí y lastimame ahora. Ya. Déjame de joder. Déjame de joder. no puedo vivir. Ya no puedo vivir así. Ya no puedo vivir. ¿Qué es eso? Yo no tengo más miedo. No tengo más miedo. No, yo así no puedo vivir. Así no puedo seguir.
Leandro says that he's had more than enough of the strange supernatural activity in his new home. But is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Elaborate hoax.
You decide. Footprints. A woman named Kat lives in a remote area near the woods in Pennsylvania. One freezing cold morning around 4 a.m., Kat wakes up to find a light dusting of snow covering the ground outside. But then she notices something just outside her back door. Something truly disturbing.
Good morning, guys. It is literally 5 a.m. and I opened the back door to put some dry food out for the stray kitties. And there are people feet printed all over my deck in the snow. Do you see this? They start over there. And it like barefoot walks up to the table. There's nothing coming up to the... Maybe there is some coming up to the door. What? And I don't see any in the yard. What is this? I see them kind of coming out of the flower bed. They stop there. I thought maybe they would have walked off through that flower bed, but I don't see anything there. It's like one straight line from out in the yard up to the door, turned around towards the table, and then just stopped moving. That one has like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 6 toes. That's 6 toes. So is that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is 16 degrees out. I have not gone outside yet. My cat came and woke me up, hysterical, probably because there was some barefoot person on the deck. I'm just more concerned about like a mental health crisis because there's no reason to be out there barefoot.
Now, for obvious reasons, Kat is a bit freaked out, but she's also worried that someone might be experiencing a mental health crisis and is wandering around in the freezing cold with no shoes. She calls the police, but she's reassured that no one has been reported missing or lost, and there have been no reports of trespassers or break-ins in the area. Kat is concerned, but she's done all she can, and she just lets it go. But almost 2 weeks later, the mysterious footprints are back.
Okay, morning footprint update.
I'd like to point out a few things here. Her first video explaining that there was barefoot people outside of her place, and that she went out there to put food out for them. There was fresh food put out there. There was a big old slab of meat and a fresh bowl of cat food right in front of where those footprints are. So, my best guess is she went out the front door, ran around the house, made the footprints, stepped back, stepped inside the house, and is now making the video. I'll jump back real quick here to here. Let's see.
Turned around towards...
Right there. There's the food she just put out there for them. Fresh food. That's a fresh piece of meat on a piece of paper. That's butcher paper. She just got that and put that out there. These are her footprints.
Stay right along this.
Okay, you can see on the footprint the toe right next to the big toe is curled in.
Side, so I don't...
Just like that one. They're her feet prints.
Those are definitely very bare human feet, but there are not 6 toes on these that I can tell. I don't know. Though those are very clear toes right there.
Those are her footprints. Those are the exact same shape of her toes.
So the house next door has nobody living in it, so I'm not sure why the prints would be coming from that deck. Happy New Year.
Kat purchased 2 security cameras to monitor the outside of her home, but the mysterious barefoot stranger hasn't returned yet. So could this be something supernatural? Or is it something even scarier? A real person creeping around.
Yeah, right there. Right there you see the turned toe.
Around Kat's house in the middle of the night.
Those are
Heads
her
up,
toe prints.
Popular Chinese ghost hunter Xiao Long is back, this time investigating an abandoned school in China that is said to be extremely haunted. As his live stream audience watches, Xiao Long begins to hear unexplained noises from somewhere in the building. He's a little on edge as he goes to check out the strange sounds. What happens next is... just watch.
听见没？开回音呢。
Okay, what tells me this is not a live stream? What tells me this is not a live stream is the clarity of the footage. Look back at any live streamer out there, and their footage is pixelated like crazy. This was more than likely filmed, done, and then posted as a live stream for responses.
Xiao Long gets the fright of his life because of a plastic statue head. But luckily, Xiao Long delivers a good old-fashioned slap upside the head to put that statue back in line. But things are about to get a bit more serious and a bit more frightening. As Xiao Long explores deeper into the haunted school, this happens.
So, it's in a separate room with a hallway and a doorway that leads directly to it. And there's a window right there in front of it. Was it wind? Probably not. But then again, you see all the debris on the ground. It could have been just resting on some debris, and when he was slamming into the door trying to get it to open, he shook the ground enough to make it roll off of what it was and carry on. Let's see if it moves again. Okay, so the thing fell off the ceiling, and he's freaking out. My guess, because of the area that he's in, this These are vandals with slingshots.
A small ball inside a classroom rolls across the floor by itself, so Xiaolong chucks it out a window. But then the lights hanging from the ceiling come crashing down, almost hitting Xiaolong. Now luckily the ghost hunter
He's 10 feet away. They didn't almost hit shit.
made it out safe, but he's not done just yet. Inside one of the school's many rooms, he finds a dirty old mirror. And this is when his exploration takes a terrifying turn.
Those are the legs. Those are the legs of the table. You're looking down at it, and it's coming back at the flat of the ground. There's the legs right there. God damn. Yeah, if this was a live stream, he'd be talking to the streamers and the people watching. This was recorded and then posted. Not a live stream. Still the same legs. That's not a face. That falling. Can't really say anything else, other than, good fakery, but the legs, you can see the legs are still there afterwards. It is stupid.
In the mirror's reflection, someone can be seen standing behind Xiaolong, but when he swings around in terror, there's no one there. After an attempt at kicking and flailing at the crashing down right in front of him, the activity is becoming a little too intense. So Xiaolong decides to leave and ends his life.
Yeah, this live stream, it was only live streamed in his car where he was talking about what was going on.
Live stream. You can see even more terrifying moments from this ghost hunt over on the YouTube channel, Outdoor Xiaolong.
Yeah. And again, these are the clickbait things that I absolutely hate. I hate them. They're so fake. But I digress. That's it for now, people. Stop faking videos. It's getting daunting to debunk all this stuff.